Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Nets. It's no secret that the future of the franchise lies in the abundance of youth that the team acquired in the draft. While the organization is focused on development, the team still needs solid veterans to lead the way. Let's take a look at a few of the Nets vets, starting with big men Nic Claxton and Sharpe.
With it being a humbling season, what would you say you learned last year that's going to be really, really important going into this new year?
Learning how to, when you face adversity, it's going to happen in life and basketball, knowing how to deal with that and not letting my frustration show as much and wearing my emotions on my sleeves in a negative way, and as I did sometimes last year.
Last year you had to balance a lot because you were dealing with injuries, and I know that affected you. Just how are you feeling, and how is it different this year?
I feel phenomenal. Like I said, I put a lot of work in the weight room. I'm ready to go this year. I'm in a good space mentally. I know what to expect from Jordy and the staff, so that I also feel good about that. And I'm ready to help these younger guys and just continue to grow as a player and as a person.
Let's talk about the younger guys, because you're the vet and you're also one of the older guys in this locker room. How has that been different walking into it and also being that type of vocal leader and teammate?
It's different. It's a lot different, honestly. Like, I just remember coming into the league 6 years ago and being 20 years old, and like now they're in the same situation. You know, it's like 19-year-olds in the locker room. So it's different, but it's also, I'm excited to help out as much as I can, help them figure out the NBA, help them fine-tune their game, and just being that vet presence for them and teaching as much as I can.
With 5 rookies, like you said, you've been in their position before. What advice would you give them entering their first training camp?
Just be yourself. Be yourself. Work. Continue to work hard. Obviously, they've worked extremely hard to get here today, and just be a sponge and embrace the journey. Embrace if you may have to go to Long Island. Just embrace whatever it is and continue to get better every single day.
With the type of youth and type of versatility that those 5 guys do bring, how can you guys use that as a strength?
I think we can definitely use it. One thing I'm really excited about is that they have a really good feel for the game. Like, they're a lot of playmakers, and I think that's going to be good to be surrounded by. And obviously, we're going to have to work out a lot of kinks throughout the season, but that's a part of the process. So I think we all just have to fall in love with the process throughout this whole entire year.
You've had to deal with having a new head coach quite often, but now second year under Jordy Fernandez. So you know the style and the system and the type of coaching ways that he does have. What excites you about taking it to another level under him?
I'm really excited about that. Like you said, I've had a lot of different coaches since I've been in the league. So going in, having a full season under my belt with Jordy last year, knowing what to expect from him, knowing the spots that I'll be in, knowing what he's expecting day in and day out, is definitely going to be used to my advantage this season. And I'm looking forward to just continue to continue to do the things that he wants, that he's asking from me personally. Yeah.
I know that Jordy played different last year offensively. You mentioned how different it was for you to adapt and to adjust to. How ready are you for that now?
I'm ready. Even though the work we've been putting in, I've just been mentally just putting myself in the games and visualizing the spots that I'm going to be in, and where I can play make, where I can be more aggressive than I was, especially last year. So I'm excited to flush out last season and lock in on this new chapter.
You guys add Terrence Mann, you added Michael Porter Jr. I know you guys have history, not just playing against each other, but also in college. Michael Porter Jr. told us the memory he has with you as well. Just what do they bring to this group?
Some more vet presence. They've been in the league. They've been on some winning teams, so they know what it feels like, what it looks like day in and day out to win games in the NBA. Mikey even has a championship ring. So the history, I know both of those guys really well. Terrence actually helped host me on my visit to Florida State, when I was going through that process. So it's going to be a seamless transition. I feel like we're all around the same age, and it'll be great.
This was an important offseason because you became a dad. Mm-hmm. With being a father, how has that just shaped you of who you are?
Man, it's been amazing. Just like it's a different type of love, the love that you you have in one person, it's like you never imagine feeling that way until it actually happens. A lot of people talk about it, but when it actually happens, it changes your perspective on life. It changes your perspective on everything. It gives you another reason to grind and another purpose. So that's another reason why I'm just excited to get the year started and just knowing that, I'm a dad now and it'll be fun.
How does that change just even you as a player?
Like I said, another purpose, another reason. Like she's, depending on me for her life. Like that's my responsibility. It makes you want to go even harder and giving you that different outlook on life.
How special will it be to play a game and then look in the stands and you see her?
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. And it's gonna be fun. I don't know how I feel, obviously, but I just know that it's gonna be a great feeling having that love and support there. Even though she may not know what's going on yet, I know it'll be great.
Rank your diaper changing, 1 to 10. How good are you?
Diaper changing, I'm a 10. I feel like it's pretty easy.
Oh,
Once you
nice.
figure it out,
Did it take you a minute to figure it out?
It did, but you have instincts. You just figure it out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You got a chance to see this type of style and the conditioning that's important for this Brooklyn Nets team. What is it like, and can you just even describe the type of conditioning that Jordy Fernandez expects out of you guys?
I think if you see the way that we played last year, obviously we want to take it to a whole nother level because we want to be able to affect the game, especially defensively, also offensively, just playing fast, playing at a really fast pace. So in order to do that, you need to be in optimal shape. So we've been working towards that, and we gotta just keep grinding. It's been good though. Like I feel like we feel good as a team, and where we are now. So we just gotta keep going at it.
In what ways do you see that as an advantage that can be used in an NBA game?
I think the way the game is being played now is so fast paced and a lot of threes. And if the better shape we're in, the better we'll be able to do that. And also on the defensive side of the ball, pressuring the ball and just getting out in transition and running fast.
What is it like to see Jordy out there conditioning with you as a coach?
Hey man, that's Jordy. He's a different dude. He's out there and he's putting in the work with us. So I mean, it's a good thing that he's doing that. It means a lot. Like players can't really complain if you got the head coach out there running sprints with you.
Dayron, welcome back. How was the off season for you?
It was great. Enjoyed myself. Spent a little time off of my body recover. Worked on a lot of injury prevention stuff. Just getting in shape.
You also traveled a lot. Tell me about just where you were able to go this off season.
Well, I really ain't traveled. I traveled 10 days, man. I traveled 10 days. So it's not really a lot, but I went to Dubai in Japan just to go see the world a little bit, see places different in America, just to experience different things.
What made you want to travel internationally and just kind of experience different cultures?
Well, I always want to go to Japan because I love anime, I love ramen, so I wanted to go there. That's always been on my bucket list since I was a kid. So just kind of wanted to make it happen this summer. Dubai was just kind of a place my girl wanted to go to, so I just went with her. But I enjoyed both. But I love Japan more though.
What was it like working out over there?
It wasn't that bad. The only thing that was different though was just like before, like when I come into the gym, I have to take my shoes off before I go on the court, and like just leave their basketball shoes there, and just that's how they do it. So like the coaches and stuff were walking around the floor barefoot and stuff like that.
Wow. You mentioned just how working out was really important to you this off season. During the exit interviews, you said that hopefully this off season you'll have a chance to really, really do it because you didn't get a chance to do it that last summer. What was different about this off season when it comes to just being healthy?
I just say like consistency and be able to do everything, not really have to limit myself when I wanted to work out. But obviously I was coming off something from my knee at the end of the season, so I had to let that get back. But when they got back, it was like full force from there.
Physically, how are you doing?
I feel good physically. I feel like I really don't have anything going on like I have in the past off seasons, so I'm just ready for the season.
You mentioned during the exit interviews that you want to work on your conditioning. You said that losing 10 pounds was something that was really important to you. You look great. We've been told that you've worked out hard this summer. Just how did you reach that goal?
Just maintaining like what I'm eating, and also even when I was on vacation, stuff like that, still getting up, going to running every day kind of thing, just on the treadmill, running, biking. I'll bike, I'll run the gym. Al got me running every time I see him. So like just running in general and just watching what I'm eating to make sure everything's going good.
Why was that something that was such an important factor for you?
Just because, like this game style like Jordy wants to play, we want to be able to press teams full court, and then you want to be able to run teams too. So like just being in ultimate shape so while I'm playing, I can continue to do that at a high level.
Cam, it's great to see you back here today. It's been a long off season. Now that the business side is behind you, when you look towards this year with the Brooklyn Nets, just kind of what are some of the other goals and how do you approach this year?
Like I said before, just be on the court, being healthy. Every time I'm on the court, I think good things happen. So as long as I'm out there playing, it's nothing to worry about, no complaints out of me. So I just want to be out there playing, and good things will happen.
Speaking of health, you missed some extensive time last year dealing with the hamstring and dealing with injuries. Just how are you feeling right now?
Feeling real good. It's first time going through something like that. My first time actually having, a real injury that could keep you out basically all year. So that was definitely new to me, different for me. But at the end of the day, I'm ready to go. I'm feeling healthy, feeling great. Ready to get this year going and be out there more for my guys. So I just want to stay healthy and finish the year this year.
Since it was different last season, what did you learn about yourself?
It's tough watching. It's tough watching, man. It's really tough watching, especially when you feel like, you can contribute, and when you're out there, it's a whole different ball game. But at the end of the day, you just got to, look at everything and just deal with it, cheer the guys on the best way you can. But, it's definitely tough watching. Don't ever want to do that again. So I'm going to try my best to be out there as much as I can.
You have 5 rookies.
Yeah.
Oh, you were once 19 and was drafted at 19. What advice do you give some of your newcomers coming in?
Yeah, the best advice I could give them, obviously, is different situations, but just come in here and play your game. Everything will work out. I mean, it's the league. Everything happens for a reason. Everything will work out. So just come out here, play your game, and really just be yourself. Don't really do nothing that didn't get you here. That's probably the main advice that I would give to them. Just do what you've been doing. Don't do nothing that didn't get you here, because they saw it for a reason. They saw something in you for what you were doing. So just keep doing that, honing in on that, and everything will work out.
What has it been like just in this locker room with so many new faces?
Definitely different. I feel like one of the older guys, But at the end of the day, it's cool. You get to meet different people. They're from different countries and stuff, so you get to learn about them, learn where they're from and stuff. So it's definitely dope, and it's definitely good to be that vet presence, I would say. Where they need any advice, or whatever, you're there to help them. So definitely would love to be that resource for them this year, because I know it's a long season. It's different. The NBA is real different, and I found that out. But it's real different, so I'm definitely here to help and be that resource for them.
During the exit interview, you talked about how you and Jordy Fernandez grew a lot and got closer last year. Second year under his belt, just what are you looking forward to playing under him?
Always still looking to grow. The coach-player relationship is very important, especially in the situation I'm in. I think it's paramount that we do have that relationship, because the way defense will be guarding me, maybe I see something different than he sees it, and vice versa. So I think we just have to have that that kind of relationship where we can communicate that and then come to a common ground and, find the best solution for the team. Because, like I said, verbatim, just that relationship is paramount with, what I see and what he sees. So I think the more we get closer on that scale, everything will be fine.
You've been on this team before, where a lot of people have counted you guys out with the youth that you have, and also a lot of the new guys that you're bringing in that have a lot of versatility and have the experience. What is it about this group that you think that can play alongside each other?
Yeah, I actually like the group. We have young guys, young talent. So that's definitely good. You always want to keep some young talented players that can help out. And, I think we got some good vets in with Mike, championship teams in Denver. So he has that championship pedigree. Terrence Mann, same thing, playing on vet teams, playoffs, Haywood coming from Miami. So really just having those guys around and to be our like veteran presence, different situations, but, still play in the playoffs, deep in the playoffs. So I think that could really help us as a young team in certain aspects of the game, closing games and stuff. So I think it's really good that we have a good blend of, vets and then young guys. So I think it's a good blend.
Speaking of your game, we know what you can do. I mean, we've seen so many now at this point, 40-point performances. When you look at just overall your game, what is it that you specifically worked on that you're looking forward to taking to another level this year?
As most people saw, towards some of my final games before I went out, the playmaking aspect, really just getting the guys involved early and really just reading the defense, taking what the defense is giving me, whether that's, come out the gate scoring a whole bunch of points early or just, letting the game come to me and find my teammates and getting them going so the defense can, take their eyes off of me a little bit and then I can, do my thing. So I think I was just going to keep involving on that. But honestly, in offseason for me this year was just really getting my body right, health conditioning. So just, as I said, just being out there is, 95% of the battle, just being on the court, being available. So, I never really missed that much time, so it was new to me, but I don't ever want to do that again. So
when it comes to your shot, I mean, you can shoot it from anywhere on the court, and you can be in any type of position and also still knock it down with a defender in front of you. Was there something that you can take me back to when you were younger, mechanics-wise, that really kind of you focused in on that gave you that moment that you knew that, oh, I got this?
Yeah, really just my training, preparation. Me and my mom, we always, we watch a lot of basketball. And really, sometimes, some people would be shooting and then they'll be just get on their hand and take off their, just cut off their hand. They won't be able to shoot. So I was my mom was you don't want to be limited. If somebody takes that away, what else can you do? So I really just try to find different ways, the way to contort my body, different shooting angles that I could do to get my shot off. So, I could be basically unstoppable and still get my shot off and still have an impact. So I think that's really, I can really just credit my preparation and, my imagination playing a game of basketball. You can just credit all that to that.
Does it feel like you've been in Brooklyn for this long? It's been a minute now. So do you feel like a New Yorker at this point?
I could consider myself a New Yorker a little bit. I feel like I've been here a little longer, honestly, with everything that's going on. But I definitely, that was definitely dope, man. Just being here 5 years is cool, I mean, couldn't ask for much more. I got drafted here, so you definitely see that evolution from me not knowing nothing to at least know a little something about Brooklyn. So I definitely consider myself a little New Yorker now for sure.
How does it feel to continue this journey with the Brooklyn Nets?
It feels great. I'm happy to be here. I'm extremely grateful and glad I get to run it back.
What was it about this organization you wanted to stay?
I mean, I love what we're building here. I love the vision that Jordy has and the rest of the coaching staff, and I love these group of guys I'm playing with, and I think there's something special brewing. So I'm just hoping I could do my best to make it count and be a part of it.
I know this offseason you had to balance the business side with the basketball side as well. On the basketball side of things, just what was important for you this offseason?
Man, just exploring all my options, just figuring out what's best for me and my family, and I'm glad that brought me back here.
What areas of your game did you work on?
Definitely emphasize just more consistent shooting, getting stronger, working on my body, finishing through contact in the paint, and just simplifying the game. Being comfortable out there, not being just being myself, man, and just repping it out. So it was great. I'm happy where I'm at.
You had career highs last year. You played in a lot of games, played a lot of minutes, and you showcased what you're able to do with this group. When you look at this year, what's the next step that you have?
Man, I mean, hopefully more reps. Definitely I want to make an all-defensive team. That's the biggest thing on my list right now. But, offensively, just staying consistent, getting my numbers up, and winning more games. That's the ultimate goal. So hopefully we get it done.
There's some new changes here at this organization. You have a lot of new faces,
For sure.
A lot of youth, a lot of young guys with these 5 first-round picks. What stood out to you about their game and what they bring?
Yeah, I mean, for one, they're all great people, and that's half the battle right there. So, they bring good vibes to the team. They all love to play the right way. And, you know, they got the intangibles you can't teach. So it's a great start. Obviously, like every rookie, you know, they're going to have to learn and go through things. But that's the nature of the game. So I think they're ready. I think they're built for it. And I'm excited to go to war with them.
You've been in their shoes before. You've been that young guy coming into the NBA. What advice would you give them?
Man, definitely just enjoy it. Like, it goes by super fast. I remember my rookie year like it was yesterday, and it was like the funnest season, honestly, because everything was so new. Like new socks, you know, new NBA logos everywhere. It was a blessing. So definitely enjoy it, and you know, just trust in yourself. Trust that you're here for a reason, and that you're more than capable of competing with the best in the world. And you know, it's 90% mental at this point. So the stronger your mind is, and you know, the stronger positive mindset you have, the better you'll become.